I hope. That can go down more. Don't want to get copyright stricken. Alright. Should be good. We're just gonna get right into this. It'll be a bit awkward. Hopefully this works properly. If anything starts to go wrong, I have no idea what to do. So yeah, first, anything for the year that took quite some time on my part. We're just going to do something simple, maybe. Well, let's check the outbreaks. Two of the same thing. Well, basically two of the same thing. Yeah, that's no. And no, I am not doing these again. I am by no means doing that again. They completely ruined the box system in this game. And made it one of the most cumbersome things to go through. Well, in the description it said, I'll figure it out when I start. But we're just gonna get right into it. And as soon as the first sandwich is made, that timer is going up. I have been hunting this thing for so long. Hopefully the timer starts properly. And I don't have to fiddle around with anything. So, right now, we're just going to be hunting Roaring Moon. Story of my life. Look at these awesome graphics. That bowl is not clipping into the table at all. Wouldn't you want to eat that? Looks great, doesn't it? It's an open-faced sandwich, which means it's not a sandwich. But hopefully this will aid in the quest to get Roaring Moon, finally. This thing has refused to be caught. Well, not be caught. This thing has refused to show up shiny at all. Alright. There we go. Oh, I'm still on the picnic. Hopefully that timer started up properly. Yep, it started. We're We're not keeping track of how many encounters we get because that would be annoying. Especially in this game, where you don't encounter one at a time. If I wanted to do easy stuff, I could just do Dark type Sandwich with Brute Bonnet and get like 10,000. I hate these things so much. Zweilous are the worst. Alright. And we just want to get as many to appear as possible. I have gotten every other dragon so many times in this cave, except for them. Although, it's quite a few spawns right there. That's not bad. If we don't get Roaring Moon, I will reset so I don't waste ingredients. And even if I get a Gibble, Gabite, or Zweilous, we are resetting. Because I have gotten so many of them. Like, it's not funny how many I've gotten. Also, they are flying right now. That is very unusual. They don't fly too often for some reason. Yeah, this is what shiny hunting has become. You get 10,000 encounters, but it's also harder to tell which ones are shiny and which ones aren't. And, of course, there's 20,000 Zweilous everywhere. Okay. Like, it is not funny how many of these things just show up everywhere. Oh, we got a shiny Gibble. If it does not have a mark, I send it back. That didn't take too long. But if it's not marked, I am not keeping it. Only 20 luxury balls. Shouldn't be a problem. This thing just does not want to get caught, does it? So let's see, this makes it 2 Gibbles I've gotten from this. Let's see, what, oh. Sandstorm, nice. Why would it... I realize they just pick moves at random, but why would it use Sandstorm again? Let's see. That's interesting. Kind of a very cheap move on my part, but who cares? Alright, this has missed way more than its accuracy should allow for. You know, if I'm feeling generous, I may trade extras away to lucky viewers. Wow, we are just getting the worst luck possible. This is some of the worst sleep luck I've ever had. Oh, there we go. If it has something like Sandvale, that would explain it. I get that it's level 58 and it's at full HP, but this is extremely bad luck on my part. There we go, yes, we got it. Let's see, does this bad boy have a title? It does not. You are a disappointment. Well, that is a boring extra. So if I don't get anything else that's good, I might just get rid of it. The number of these things that spawn when they shouldn't be is insane. I like to check them anyway, just because it's fun. The amount of times things spawn inside of walls is infuriating. I swear, I've had to have gotten one at some point, and it was just outside of the render distance and despawned on me at some point. Because this is just insanity, the amount of times I've done this. And it's not like the odds are awful either. But I think anyone can see the real problem I'm having is these two-headed jerks. And that is why I travel with a ghost in my party. Makes getting away so much easier. Guaranteed flee. Oh, not really much I can do to comment on any of what's going on, other than to just continue talking about how annoying it is to hunt these things. Sometimes they fly for no reason, sometimes they all crawl on the ground. Sometimes they'll be in walls. Gotta love when they're inside walls. I did actually have a shiny Zweilous hiding inside of a wall last time I did this. Like, that's not right. Why can they be inside of the cave walls? I just don't get some of the choices that were made for this game. So yeah, that Gibble I caught earlier, shiny, I think I'm just going to trade it away to anyone who might be watching at this very time. What I just need right now is more of these guys to spawn in. That's all I need. It shouldn't be that hard. But for some reason, this cave is just filled with dragons. And I never get the green dragon that I actually want. In fact, it's kind of hard to tell whether or not it's what I'm actually looking for, because these guys, if you look at them from behind, they can appear more green than they really are. The real problem is you have to be vigilant about checking everywhere around you. Otherwise you might miss something and it despawns before you even see it. Alright. At least there's one plus side. The music in this area is really good, so it's not awful. Probably the best song in the whole game, actually. Which, it's not bad. It's not bad to have a good song in a game, known for its amazing music. I'd say this game is probably on the lower end of the spectrum as far as the song quality goes, compared to the older games. But it's still, at least up there, in terms of quality. That's what's amazing about games, is you could have a really crappy game, but it has really good music. Same goes for movies. What movie out there is actually not really that great, but has a great soundtrack? I know one that people point to a lot in terms of not being an amazing movie, but having a great soundtrack is Tron Legacy. I can see where people are coming from on that. It's a decent... It's a very good soundtrack. The movie left some level of storytelling to be desired. It's a fine movie. Man, we got a lot of these guys here. I just have to get rid of these guys so that I can get more people to come. Not people. Roaring Moon. See, that's the problem. I just saw one out of the corner of my eye. I didn't even get to fully check it. If you go too fast, you completely screw it up. We got it. We got it. Finally. I still need to catch another one for a friend, but we got it. Okay, yes, Sing is not the best move, but it's my starter. It's the strongest thing I have, and it knows Sing. Oh man, that red and green and yellow is so good. Ooh, repeat ball. That's what we're doing. First one. Other than the green, that color scheme perfectly matches everything else on it. Alright, we got it. We're saving the game immediately. And it has a title. Alright, we're adding it to the party. Yeah, Rufflet can go back to the box. But we are saving ASAP. It is asleep. I don't care. What is that guy up there doing? Alright, what title did you get? Sleepy Time Mark. Works for me. Oh man. Finally. Only took 20 minutes. I still need to get another one though. Because I've got a friend that has basically caught duplicates of all of these things, but in the other game, and I have no access to them. Oh man. Well, at least I spotted it. We're just gonna try and get as many more encounters as possible. And these guys think they can outrun me for some reason. Whew. The amount of times I've come down into this cave to look for this thing. And finally, it happens on stream. Nice way to start first anything of the year. We actually get something. Some of these things can be really hard to spot. Alright, come on. Nope, we got tons of Gibble encounters. We got more Gibble. There's a teeny roaring moon. Sometimes they're inside walls. We've already discussed that. It's totally messed up. You hear about Pluto? That's messed up. So, if anyone sticks around long enough, or has the game also and Nintendo Switch Online, that Gibble from the start will be getting traded away to whoever is lucky enough to claim it. Finally got the Roaring Moon about 4-ish minutes ago. Still on the lookout though. Might as well use up the rest of the sandwich. But finally, the torture of this cave can be over. Do I have an Iron Valiant? No, because I am playing Scarlet. But my one friend does have a duplicate for me in case I get a duplicate Roaring Moon. Yeah, shiny Roaring Moon. Would you like to claim the shiny Gibble that I'm giving away? JK Pro Luigi. First person to comment gets it. Oh, so many of these stinking Gravards. You will take it, but not now. Leaving for 8 hours right now. Where to? These Grivard encounters are really killing me. Got a big hockey game in Akron Canton area. Okay. Hope that goes well for you. Gotta go? Well, thanks for popping in. Got 3 minutes left. Hopefully, can get it. Get the second one. Or just anything else in general. I'll see about saving that Gibble, unless of course anybody else watching live is able to claim it. Check. In the last few minutes, the checking starts to become way more manic than normal. You only have a limited number of encounters left, and you want to get all of them in as much as possible. Come on. Anything? Anything at all? Nope, more Grivards. These things are like the bane of my existence. Mi- 1 minute left. Well, that was fortuitous. More moons. Come on. Just more moons. As soon as I start seeing stuff that's not a dragon spawning or Grivard, I know it's definitely up. Oh, there we go. Timer's up. Now we got other crap just showing up. Well, that was a good run. Gonna take a quick little break and be right back. Shouldn't be too long. All right, I'm back. Oh, still coming off that high of getting the roaring moon. All right, well, let's move on to another one then. Let's go with Slitherwing. Slitherwing sounds good to me. Ooh, it looks so cool. And it's still sleeping. Cherry tomatoes. I hate these things. The cherry tomatoes in this game are the worst. You know what? Let's put a fun flag in it. We're putting a fun flag in this sandwich. And let's get the cherry tomatoes out of the way. These are the worst things to put on here. We're running it back. We're running it back. That was just embarrassing. But, in fairness, these cherry tomatoes are the worst thing in existence. I hope that didn't hit a random key, messing anything up. We're going back with the party sparkler. Honestly, that was probably one of the most embarrassing things I've ever done. Live on stream, at least, not in real life. The physics on these things is the worst. You know what? We're gonna finish it. We're gonna finish it and just see what it gives us. If it doesn't give us encounter, it's not worth it. That was just downright embarrassing, the number that I missed there. If it doesn't give us the right thing, I am resetting again. We need encounter. I can't handle not having encounter power. This is just an overall annoying sandwich to make. The sandwich physics are just absolutely the worst. It's hard to believe that that's an actual sentence I just said. The sandwich physics. File that under things that no one has ever said ever until this point in time. We want the party sparkler. We need the party sparkler. And we need to get these tomatoes out of the way first. The physics on these are just so finicky. If I line it up just right, maybe I can get it. I think this is gonna do it. Okay. Now I just need to... Alright. I think we got it. We got it! Doesn't look good, but it works. It just works. Now, ain't that a sandwich? A pickled cucumber cherry tomato sandwich with a party sparkler in it. Doesn't it look great? There we go, that catching power. Wait a second. Must have been the herb I used. I could reset again. I could. And I think I will. That was just embarrassing. Okay, but we're not going to do bug. We're not doing bug again. No way I am doing that again. I've got an idea. Let's do fairy. Whatever fairy may be. Can't be any worse. Fairy. No, I didn't want to talk to you. Alright, let's see if this works. Hopefully it works. Shouldn't be too hard, it's just 3 giant tomatoes. At least this one doesn't look like the worst. Fairy. Come on. Now we go. Finally. This is going to be like a double hunt at the same time. We're going to drop down to Station 1. And hopefully, we get some good screen-tail Fluttermane luck. I've got Fairy active, but doesn't seem to be a ton of fairies. Oh, there they are. It's way more. But, I guess I'll jump into the depths below. Probably could have just teleported in there, but where's the fun in that? I mean, just look at all of these. It's should be so much easier. Okay, those things are the worst to spot. The actual worst. Drop into the crater. These things are everywhere. Does Fluttermane spawn down here, or do I need to do ghosts for that? Or is that only there? Okay, there are so many of these things. I was not expecting this many. Well, this should be easier than the last one. I wouldn't be surprised if we see some extras. Alright, so what we're looking for is red eyes, slightly redder head tail thing. It's just so hard to check so many at once. It's a fun game of spot the difference, though. Nope, golden eyes. I could stoop very low and make a GoldenEye reference, but I have never seen the movie or played the game. So, I won't. These eyes are kind of hard to check from far away. How did you run in? How? I was under the impression this would be easier than the last one. No. Come on, get out of the way. So, yeah, I don't think there's going to be any duplicates to trade away from this one. The Gibble, the shiny Gibble from earlier, is still up if anyone is able to claim it. Alright. I'm fairly certain the red eye, it's red eyes. And a slightly redder tipped tail. If I get 3, then sure, I'll trade 1 away. But at this current pace, I don't think we're going to reach 3. Oh, there it is! We got 1! Oh, it's a pink tail. But we got 1. I knew there was a change with the tail, but we got 1. And if we keep this pace up, we should be good for at least 1 more. And you know, maybe 3 more. Maybe 2 more. Who knows? Heal Ball. First one. Let's see. Are you marked? It's the only thing that makes you worthwhile anymore. Oh, he's gonna... Oh. Title conferred. Add to the party. Well, that's a second one on stream. I should get to a place that's more safe. No, no. I'm gonna keep getting chained, aren't I? Run. Just run. If it has the sleepy time marked, it's going to be a bit of a letdown, but still, it's marked. And we're going to save. Jittery mark. That actually works very well. It's kind of funny. It's one of the few marks that I think actually perfectly fits. So it turns out those red eyes are a lot more pronounced than I thought. But we're going to keep the hunt on. Unless I determine to move to a different area. Move on to the bridge. Should cause more. There we go. Get some in front of us. It's progressing nicely. If I go back to that cave where we got Roaring Moon with this effect, I think we should get tons of Fluttermanes. But I'm going to wait this one out and see if we get some duplicates here. It's very fortuitous, only about 8 minutes in. See, that's what's tricking me, is the lighting. Makes it look pinker than it actually is. Come on. Nope. Nothing. Just gotta keep going. It's all about patience. What are... That one thought it would just be funny to float around up there? Okay. Yeah, these crystals just mess with the lighting so much. Yeah, I'm not the only one that sees that, right? When they're standing next to those crystals, it makes the tail tip really, really pink. Like a purpley pink. Okay, I did not touch him. Her, whatever. Don't you dare chain me. No. Alright, we're good. These things are everywhere. I was not expecting this to be nearly as effective as it was. Anyone? Anyone else? Come on. At least we got some sick beats to listen to while doing this. least this isn't extremely stressful. Unlike the other one where it could have been out of the corner of my eye. And really? You decide to show up randomly, one of you? Do I need to go lower down or something? Hello there. Yeah, why is there literally like just one Slither main showing up randomly? So weird. And they're in walls. They're in the walls. Because, of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Oh, we got a second one. That was fast. Nope. I'm gonna be stubborn. We got another stubborn one on our hands. Alright, sleeps up. Well, that could have been really helpful if you just went to sleep again. We get one more. Giveaway time. What is a psychic phase? It's a possible defense drop or flinch chance. I am so glad they fixed that stupid bug where they would not close their eyes. There we go. Guaranteed catch. Do you have a title? No, you don't. So, you may be the one that gets given away. Oh well, still very quick, easy. If we get a third one, I'll move to the other, to that cave again, see what we can get. The Flutter Mains, that's the other one that I need to look for. Hopefully Fairy isn't overly abundant in that cave. Jump. Anyone? At all? Yeah, what's with these random mystery Fluttermane spawns? I get that they're fairy, but why are there so few of them? Oh, actually, quite a bit more of them. Right as I say that, why are there so few of them? Of course, that's when tons more show up. What's going on with your mouth there? That was kind of funny. What? Oh, now it's fixed. Lame. These graphical glitches are at least fun and don't break anything. That HPC guy. Hi. Let's see here. So far we've gotten a shiny Gibble, a Roaring Moon, and two Scream Tails. Honestly, not that bad. It's just a little ridiculous how many of these show up. But I'm dedicated to getting the third one to give to one of you lucky viewers out there. Because honestly, I don't need 20 million duplicates of the same thing. Might as well be generous and give them away when possible. Oh yeah, you just got the game 2 weeks ago? Yeah, it's a little crazy. You got shiny Espeon and Psyduck. Yeah, it is insane how easy it is to get them. Like, the second day of playing, I got a Cloth and a Stantler within like 20 minutes of each other. And that was after just starting the game. It's crazy. The game itself, it could definitely be way, way better in terms of gameplay, or literally any post-game to do afterwards instead of just raids and shiny hunting. But you want a Drifloon. I got a Drifloon probably a couple months ago at some point. I don't remember the exact time, but I know I have one. Drifloon shouldn't be too hard to get though, considering the amount that spawn at night. So I hope you're able to get that. We got 4 minutes left on this. Hopefully we get it. Yeah, Drifloon, the Drifloon and Driftblim line have a really nice shiny, even though it's yellow. One of the colors that's not used as much and doesn't look too great on a lot of them. But it's a nice yellow. A nice yellow and teal color. Like, they could have completely botched it, but I think they nailed it as far as that one goes. Just going around here. I'm surprised that we're getting this many Fluttermanes spawning, even though they weren't really at all for that first couple minutes. And by first couple minutes, I mean like 30 minutes, almost. You saw a shiny redesign for it. I mean, I've seen some people redesign them. They usually end up looking okay. Some redesigns aren't the best. And a white for the body and small parts of real dark purple. That actually doesn't sound awful, but I suppose kind of like inverting its colors to a degree. Not an awful concept, but I like the original. The original is just good. If I wanted some real easy shinies right now, I could just do a dark type sandwich and get Brute Bonnets. Hot take, Ceruledge and Armarouge are good shinies. Yes and no. I don't disagree. But if they're going to make the eyes different, they needed to make them more pronounced. Like Charcadet, the eyes, great. They look perfect. But both of its Evos, as some people will put it, they just kind of needed to saturate the eyes more. Because there are some very faint shinies out there that look really good. Yeah, they are overhated. Many things get overhated these days. And many things also get overrated these days. It's just the way life is. It's either extremely hated or overrated. Everything just falls on a scale in there to some degree. It's not like it's a bad thing to like things that are hated or overrated. But they're not as bad as everyone makes them out to be. Well, we didn't get a third one. But two? Two is not bad. And there's more Zuelas. I hate these things. You're doing homework. What for? Let's see. We got... Let's just check the boxes real quick to see what we're at. Malta, the 10th smallest country. That's interesting. You go in the box. You go in the box. This one is up for grabs if anyone is able to trade at this moment. This guy right here, this tiny Gibble. Let's try another fairy one. And we're going to go back into the Roaring Moon Cave. You need a membership for Nintendo. Oh. Yeah, paying for online isn't really fun, especially when what they're facilitating really isn't all that much at this point. When a lot of games have like a peer-to-peer connection. Like, that's messed up that people have to pay to access using peer-to-peer connections, with only a handful of games having dedicated servers. The membership levels aren't that great either. It's either 20 for a single person for a year, or 40 for 8 people for a year. Like, the numbers just seem like they pulled them out of the hat at some point. And then 50 for a full year to get access to Nintendo 64 games and some Sega Genesis games. Well, there certainly are a lot of Scream Tales out here. Not as many as there were in the giant abyss. But, alright, there we go. That's what we're looking for this time. Fluttermane. The camera is so weird in this game sometimes. Like, it either snaps right to you, or it just gets disconnected really easily. Well, This seems to be the only fairy in the cave, because I got Scarlet. So that's not awful. Shouldn't be as hard as Roaring Moon was. Once again, why I have a ghost at the front of my party. Just makes getting away so much easier. Leave ample time for everything to spawn in around. You also have Scarlet? Yeah, I don't get why every time there's a new game, it's like a popularity contest between each one. And why everyone chose Violet over Scarlet. I don't get why everyone was making fun of the Legendary for this game so much. Oh, it has a wheel in the front of its chest, but it doesn't use it. It was a no-win situation. If it had the wheel in the front of its chest and it did use it, yeah, so what? They're the same game? Exactly. They're the same game. It's not like one is superior or inferior to the other. It's this weird concept of video game elitism. I just don't get why everyone started digging into the Legendary for Scarlet right away. And oh, Iron Thorns. That's what you were sad about, Iron Thorns. That Flutter Maiden is in the ground. We didn't see that. This is a perfectly fine game with no glitches. Iron Thorns is one of the cooler looking future Paradox Pokemon. I prefer the past variants over the future ones way more, even though I really would have preferred the future aesthetic over the past. I just thought the other Legendary literally being a robot motorcycle was kind of stupid. Not saying it was bad, but personally, I just didn't really like the other Legendary. This lighting is really messing with me. Pokemon. Right up there with Iron Valiant. And Iron Bundle. Iron Bundle is the best future form. And you cannot convince me otherwise. Iron Bundle is just Delibird, but with skis, and its fainting animation is so funny. It literally turns into Rock'em Sock'em robots. You think the Iron Valiant shiny is overrated? I think all of the future Paradox shinies are overrated. They're all chrome. Because apparently everything is chrome in the future. Iron Bundle is the best one. Yes, exactly. It's a Rock'em Sock'em Delibird on skis. On jet-propelled skis. Not just from a look standpoint, it is one of the best from a competitive standpoint too, for some reason. I think that was just a sick joke on the developer's part to make one of the worst Pokemon ever into one of the best. Look, I really like Tyranitar, so I wasn't making fun of you for liking Iron Thorns or Tyranitar. Although I will admit Tyranitar is really, really overrated in terms of design. Some of these comments are hard to keep up with, because I'll just be glancing down to check the comments, and it's a little hard to see where they are currently at. Yeah, the overrated, anything from Generation 3 back is kind of overrated. Although Generation 3 had some really great designs that just never got the love they deserved because they weren't from Generation 1 or 2. And stuff like Tyranitar has just been pushed at the forefront of everything for so long now. We found another one in the floor. So many of these. Why are there so many in the floor? One was more than enough. The one's flying inside the walls, too. I don't get what that's all about. Oh yeah, Tyranitar is just Godzilla. And Godzilla is cool. Don't get me wrong, I still think Tyranitar looks cool, but it's just... It's Godzilla. It's cool and it's derivative, but everyone loves it for some reason. It falls on the overrated scale, on the overrated side. The overrated and overhated scale. I'm gonna have to make that a thing. Although in this game, with the inclusion of Baxcalibur, we really do just have Godzilla, finally. Which I think is kind of funny. I mean, Baxcalibur is quite literally just Godzilla, but with only one back spine instead of multiple. Alright, so come on. The thing that should tip us off... Yeah, Baxcalibur is Godzilla if he got frozen in ice. and then lost all of his back spines. Alright, so what we're looking for is green body, orange mane. Green body, orange mane. But yeah, Baxcalibur. It's like Godzilla drank antifreeze. Well, not antifreeze. Tinkaton is overrated. Yeah, Tinkaton has gotten pushed a lot. I still personally think it's good, but yeah, when anything has a mildly creepy, morbid, or funny dex entry, everyone loves it. And Tinkaton literally throwing stuff at Corbinite is admittedly pretty funny. But I think people got a little too invested in it. I don't even know how that touched me. It is the definitive, I guess you mean definition of girl power rules. I didn't look at it that way, but I guess I could see how someone could interpret it that way. I think it was more a joke on how it's supposed to be like a dwarf, but dwarves in mythology are exclusively male. So it was probably a joke about that. Yeah, autocorrect. Autocorrect is the worst. Until you turn it off and you realize how many words you misspell. But yeah, I don't think it was supposed to be how you interpreted it. I think it was supposed to be a joke on dwarves being exclusively male, so they made these dwarves exclusively female. There it is. Alright, what ball? This... Oh yeah, this thing is very speedy. Yeah, that's how it's supposed to be. It's supposed to have that weird looking white part on it. Alright. Now I just need a second one. Ooh, it's got a title. But with all the drama, that's what you thought. I guess I could understand that, but I don't think that's what it was supposed to be. Because I don't think they want to drag real-world drama into a kid's game. Sleepy time mark. Oh, did it like turn day, so now there's no more of them? Yeah, exactly. I saw a video explaining Tinkaton. It's definitely overused, but I still think Tinkaton is cool. Also, it just turned daytime, so apparently Misdreavus is no longer spawning. So, might as well jump back into the cave. And, try to get more Screamtail. Because apparently my window of opportunity to get Fluttermane is over. There were very few new Pokemon in these games that I didn't like. Or hated. Hated is the right word. There were very few that I hated. Most of them had a very solid design. I had a glitch that normal Fluttermane spawned, it was not green. What kind of glitch are you talking about? Like, what was the glitch exactly? In the day? Oh, you had a normal Fluttermane spawn in the day. Yeah, this game is perfectly balanced. There are no glitches, no exploits to be found in this game. A bunch. Could have okay, I like this. For some reason, when you zoom out, sometimes a Screamtail will just have its mouth open like that. Yeah, there we go. It's so stupid. I don't mind, but it's just so stupid that if you're zoomed out for some reason, their mouths are wide open. Shouldn't be too hard to get at least one or two more of these. People saying that there are a lot of glitches, I think they are imagining things. Yes and no. If you got the game 2 weeks ago, a few of the glitches should be patched, but there is quite a bit in this game that's still not patched. Like the Pokemon spawning inside of walls and the ground. Also, the game still crashes a lot. I just had the game crash on me like yesterday. You were being sarcastic? Well, I probably should have figured that. Because I am very sarcastic and send it through text too. And it's one of my biggest complaints is there's no way to actually send sarcasm through text. Like, there needs to be some universal symbol or way, font or something to send sarcasm through. Juke them out. They have no idea what's going on. Well, it stinks that we can't get more Fluttermane, because I kind of needed a duplicate. But oh well. I'll take a third Screamtail. Because there's no way I am hunting Floette in this game. Unless I wanted to torture myself. Come on. Well, it's been going for about almost 2 hours. Eye roll emoji, maybe that. Eye roll more implies that you're annoyed. So, probably wouldn't work that much because you can be sarcastic and not annoyed at the same time. Yeah, it's really hard to find something. Oh, we got it. Well, I would have also... You see people use eye roll to be sarcastic. That is one of the weirdest things I've ever seen. That doesn't really make that much sense. Alright, let's see. Title conferred. Title conferred, alright. Let's see what title it is. Right after I get out of this fight. I thought they were going to start chaining me again. These things are just so aggressive. Yeah, you know, but ask the people. I don't... Charismatic. Screamtail the Radiant. Alright, that's 2 marked Screamtails with very fitting titles. Got Screamtail the Anxious, or the Jittery, and the Charismatic Radiant one. All I can say about people is they come up with the stupidest things usually. Like, there's never any real consistency. Anything can mean anything. Like the word soon. What does soon mean? Could be any time in the future. Alright, so I think we're going to run this sandwich out another 4 minutes. And then that's probably going to call it for today's live stream. I don't usually stream for too long. And I don't really have a schedule. Come on. I think the number of shinies I've gotten for this has been sufficient. That is a Screamtail inside of this rock. We got another one. That's 4 Screamtails. 4. That's not bad. Like that is really good. GG123. Hello. You had a shiny stuck in the wall. It was a river room. I had a shiny Zweilous stuck inside of a cave wall. It was annoying. Now, oh, this one also has a title. I may end right now, or I could do a 4th sandwich and try for I could try for one more paradox. I might do that. Who knows? Dawn Mark. Getting a lot of marked Screamtail. Yeah, anything spawning in a wall isn't too fun. Looks like I got a minute left on this one. I don't understand the people that spend this as their entire point of playing the game. It's fun, but there's more to it than just getting genetically mutated animals to this game. Like, there's way more. Like, I'd like to try to get into competitive to some degree, but also I like to play other games. You gotta go? Well, thanks for popping in. Hopefully I stream another day and you're able to pop in. But I don't have a stream schedule, so maybe very random. You subbed and liked? Well, thank you. If you ever notice any streams coming up, hopefully you're able to catch them. At my current size, I don't really have a reason to have a schedule. I just do it when I can. Oh. That was the last shiny. I may do fighting and come down here. Yeah, I think I'll do one more sandwich, but yeah. Thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing. You have a great day too. I'm going to take a really quick break and be right back. Alright. And back again. This is for sure going to be the last one. Let's check that box there. Honestly, all those marks are so nice to see. Just going to save again for good measure. I'm going to try one more. And this for sure will be the last one. Last one. Everybody likes sparklers. It's a party. In what universe do I need 10 minutes to do this? In what universe? Great tusks. Time for great tusks. Now come on, that looks fun. Doesn't it look fun to have a sandwich that's on fire? Down into the depths we go. Should only be like one fighting type down here, as far as I know. Yep, there. Oh, I was not expecting such a large number of them. Or for them to be this big either. Should be easy. Then again, I thought that about Roaring Moon going into it, and I spent so long hunting it. But right now, we're going to get great tusks. Hopefully we get an extra one at some point, because I need an extra one for a friend. And if we get more, and anyone is able to take it, I will trade it away. So let's see, so far I have a Gibble, a Screamtail, a Gibble and a Screamtail that I'm offering to any viewer that is able to claim them. Even Azuelas as well. So Azuelas, a Gibble, and a Screamtail. How's the hunting? Well, so far we've gotten a Gibble, a Roaring Moon, a Fluttermane, and 4 Screamtails, all on stream. And right now, very last thing we're doing is hunting great tusks. Which looks like it's going to be way easier than Roaring Moon. It's just a sheer abundance, a great number of great tusks, if you will. Wait, you got 4? How many marks? 3 of them were marked. 3 out of the 4 were marked. And so far, Screamtail and Gibble were the only things that weren't marked. So, Roaring Moon had the Sleepy Time mark. Fluttermane had the Sleepy Time mark. And then Screamtail got the most variety with the Jittery mark, the Charismatic mark, and the Dawn mark. Like, quite the wide variety. Yeah, I see you in the wall there. What the? These things spawning in walls is getting on my nerves. So yeah, that's, I've had very good mark luck, even though, the luck is very boosted from the, sandwich power. These things aren't green, right? That's what I remember seeing. Green and orange is what I seem to recall seeing these as. I just want my Woolly Mammoth Dawn fan. Would have been so cool if their shiny color was made to match their Dawn fan colors. But I guess we get to settle for green. Hello, Steve. Thanks for chopping in. Hope the volume isn't really off or anything. Because for some reason I can never seem to nail the proper audio levels. There always seems to be at least one that's either too high or too low at some point. Not having great luck here so far. Just need to have patience. It's only a matter of time. Your voice volume is excellent to the ratio of the game volume. Well, that's good. I try to keep game volume on the lower end for multiple reasons, because sometimes it can either get too loud, or if it is just too loud and there's like music, you get copyright striked. So it's usually better to keep it lower. And we all know how detrimental those copyright strikes are. So far I've only had like one video get stricken, and it wasn't a major thing. Not like if I ever start getting monetized, people are going to go back to that and I'm going to make tons and tons of money. Gengar Studios, prepare? Prepare for what? It's very ominous. Very ominous and vague. Not having a lot of luck getting shiny great tusks here. I suppose all of the good luck was used up earlier. So I looked at the shiny, and its back color is light brown and orange spines. Yeah, that sounds about right. I remember a lot of these having some variation of green or orange for some reason. Like flutter mane, orange body, well, green body, orange mane. I'm not a huge fan of the green and orange combo, but still, doesn't look bad. It's better than nothing but chrome. Speaking of, what is pack attack? How was the trip? The trip was fine. Hype? Football is best. Pack attack hype. Well, what are the odds? We get all the hype right when we get the shiny great tusks. A raid. You liked and you subbed. Well, thank you. Am I going to do a show on Monday night? I am not sure. I don't really, I'm not really the one planning that stuff. But yeah, perfect time to get raided and have all the hype. You guys brought the shiny. Also, this thing is actually smart and knows what move to use. Alright, forget the luxury ball. We're going to try something that's actually helpful. Perfect timing. And we got it. Come on. Is it marked? If I was doing like a shiny paradox stream, it is going very well. And it's marked. Let's go. So many of these have been marked. We've only gotten 2 that are not marked so far. Be marked? It is marked. Lunchtime. Great Tusks the Peck. Great Tusk the Peckish. It's that's a good one. Sup, man? Gotta jump, but just showing some support. Gengar, bro. Well, thank you so much, Gengar Studios, for rating. So far, I've only had 2 of these shinies not be marked on stream. If anyone has Nintendo Switch Online, there is a Screamtail, a Gibble, and a Zweilous that are being given away by me. If anyone is actually interested and able to claim them. It wasn't your raid. It was parts. But Pats. Oh, well, thank you. Patterson packs. Well, that was awfully nice. I haven't been raided before. At least live stream rating isn't a necessarily bad thing, unlike being rated in real life. I was not expecting a fighting sandwich to get this many spawns. I thought there'd be at least one other thing besides Great Tusks down here. Raids are fun. I've never personally been part of a raid. I don't usually watch stuff live. Sometimes it's I don't know. They can be fun and laid back, but a lot of live streams can just be overly over the top. So I wanted to do something like, you can hunt the Dunsparce in that area too. Yeah, I know, but I don't have a normal encounter power up. I'm hunting the Paradox Pokemon right now, and I need to get a second Great Tusks because I have a friend that will trade me Iron Treads for it. But yeah, a lot of live streams centered around gaming for the most part just are like overly over the top, and I wanted to do something like the opposite of that. Not like there's no excitement or anything, but you know, keep it family friendly, keep it laid back. Like, I want to make something that anyone is able to watch and just join in, have a good time. This game sounds fun to play, especially with other people. I mean, Steve, that is the purpose of the game. But what we're doing right now is hunting what is called a shiny Pokemon. And visually, they are different. So I'm not sure if you're able to tell tell what's going on entirely. Even for me, sometimes it can be hard to tell these things apart. But yeah, the game is essentially you play with other people, trading back and forth, battling. It's also a competitive game at the same time, which is kind of funny to me that it's so casual yet so competitive at the same time. Also, the song in this area is so good. I am so glad I'm hunting the paradoxes and not not any of the standard overworld ones. I have a friend. Oh man. Steve, ouch. It's all in good fun. Just messing around. There needs to be banter at some point. Yeah, I know. I know you're just messing with me. I mess with everyone else. It's bound to happen. People that mess around with each other need to be messed with. It's a back and forth. So, even if that was the only one that we get so far from this, still, this has had some Gengar Studios gotta go. Well, thanks for being part of the raid that happened. I hope I'm able to stream more often. I don't really have a stream schedule. And I do like a variety of things. It's not just Pokemon. But yeah, thanks for coming in. Hopefully you're able to catch another stream at some point, if I do another one. Gotta check these ones that are hiding in the walls. That are unfairly hiding in the walls. Can't believe I was ready to end earlier. Otherwise I wouldn't have gotten raided. That would have felt embarrassing in hindsight. But yeah, this sandwich, we're just going to run the sandwich out. And then that'll definitely be the end. Like, I need to end it at some point. And hopefully we're able to end it on a high note. Right. Just need a little bit more luck. There we go. We got it. We got the second one. We still have time left. There's the possibility of another one. What an incredible stroke of luck. Off stream, the game is just like, no, you're not allowed to have any of these. On stream, apparently it's like, you got all the luck in the world. Sadly, that one was not marked, so it has no title. Let's see, what's the time? 5 minutes. 5 minutes left. It's plenty of time to get another one. After all, the odds are 1 in 512, I believe. 1 in 600. No, wait, that may be something else, but this could be around in 1 in 600 some. So the odds are pretty good. And at the rate of encounters, we have a good chance of getting another one. Maybe I'll have to advertise the next live stream as a giveaway live stream so that people are able to claim them. Because I've got extras that I just honestly don't need anymore. A man only needs so many screen tails and gibbles. All in all, still incredibly good luck. All to the backdrop of Godzilla music. walls. They really need to fix that. Just fix the walls, finally. It's a little embarrassing that a AAA game has such bad collision. So, Marcus, which was worse? Your headaches on the first night of your trip or seeing... Okay, that's... I may mess around, but I'm not that mean to say that it was awful seeing you. The headache was definitely worse. That was probably one of the worst headaches I've had recently in my life. It's probably coming off of a caffeine withdrawal. Because like when you go on vacation, there's not really a consistent way to get good coffee. So that's most likely what it was. I only really get really, really bad headaches anymore from not having some coffee. Oh, 9 seconds left. And there it goes. Well, that certainly was fun. But I think that is where we are going to call it. Yeah, I know you're joking, Steve. Or do I? Yeah, I think that's where we're going to call the stream and the timer. I will fly around the world just real quick. See what, if anything, there is. Yeah, gotta have that back and forth, just being funny. I'm gonna check out this port auction just to see if there's anything good. I've typically had decent luck with it. Cracked pot? Yeah. Keurig needs to come up with a portable coffee maker so you can take it in your car. I really don't care for Keurig coffee. Keurig coffee is probably like the low end of coffee for me. You know what? Wait, never mind. Folgers Instant. That would be like the low end. Alright, man, come on, just give it up. But yeah, portable coffee maker, there are certainly more portable options out there than what's currently on the market. But, yeah. I would like to make money, sir. I will have a good rest of my weekend, Steve. TJ View, hello. Sorry, but you just came in right at the very end of the stream. This is actually where the stream is supposed to be ending. There we go. Well, just come on, here we are. Nope, not that. There we go. Well, thank you to everyone who was able to watch. Hopefully, I get one of these planned again sometime. Had a very, very successful shiny hunt. Most of them marked, so that was good. And with that, the stream is over.